I know that you've been with Art of Living and with Gurudev for many many years, and you are one of the few people who have spent a lot of time with Chayana. And I want to bring you to that segment now, where I want you to share from your heart, whatever your memories are, your time with Chayana, anything you want to share with us.
I was so happy to hear that Chayanna is teaching a course. I have already signed up so many of my friends for this course.
Wow.
Just to spend time with him. And I'm sure I'm also going to log in and show my face and disturb everybody for a few minutes.
Please come, Dada. We'll be honored to have you on the course.
Yeah. And in those days, there were 10 of us staying in the ashram in 5 rooms in Shanmukha. Shanmukha block, it was called. It was below... oh my goodness, what is the... But the hall was also called Shanmukha only.
Vishwamitra.
No. As you came down from Shakti Kutir, there was Narayan Hall first. Devi, and then as you walked down, there was an open... No, above Devi Place, there was an open hall. Shanmukha only we used to call it. And below that, there were a few rooms. So there were 6 rooms there. And we were 10 of us living in 5 of those rooms. And the 6th room was kept empty because some of our colleagues from Bangalore city, that is Chayana, Prashant V. Kumar, some of those teachers, whenever they would come for weekend courses in the ashram, maybe they would bring... In those days, the Bangalore courses used to be such. 6 days, 6 din ka basic course hota tha. So Tuesday you would start, and either Saturday, Sunday, everybody would come and spend in the ashram, or Sunday morning they would come, and then everybody would it would be like a picnic day or a visit day to the ashram, the last day of the course, and then they would go back in the evening after satsang. And the teachers would stay back, of course, with us. And Chayana used to be there, so we actually taught our first basic course together.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. In 95. Actually, I remember the date. It was 1st December 1995. So, yeah. And there were 2 other teachers, and all of us were taking turns to, I think it was like a trial ball for all of us. Because at the end, the last session was taught by Guruji himself. So I don't think we did a very good job, because he came and then he taught all the course points, revised everything in English, Hindi and Kannada. So, yeah. And he is like an encyclopedia. There are 2 people like this in my life. One is Shekhar Sen, who is the famous singer and playwright. The mono acts, of course, you've heard Kabir and Vivekanand, Tulsi, Surdas. He is like, there is nothing about Indian devotional music that Shekhar Da doesn't know. And the other person is Chayana. There's literally nothing about scripture that he doesn't know.
Wow.
He knows most of the scriptures by heart. He was also a professor. I think he was a physics professor only. So that was another
thing physics.
Yeah, so I could talk to him very easily about a lot of things, and we used to discuss how to explain abstract concepts to people in the simplest form, And okay, since we're in this kind of space, I should share something very interesting. I used to have conversations with Chayana in verses.
Whoa.
So, Aho Niranjano Shanto Bodhoham iti nishchaya. Like, so I'll sing that, then he'll sing the second part of that shlok back to me. So we used to literally sing verses of Ashtavakra Gita to each other, just शौक से.
Wow.
या किसी प्रसंग को दर्शाने के लिए हम लोग गाते थे कि अरे इस टाइम में जनक ने ऐसे पूछा था अष्टावक्र को, तो and I would sing that shlok. Of course, at that time I knew about 25% of Ashtavakra Gita by heart, but he knew 100%. So I would sing one shlok, he would sing like 3-4 shloks back at me. It was amazing. It was amazing. So, and people, our own Guru Bhais used to say that you are crazy, like, ये क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग? ऐसे कोई बातचीत करता है क्या? Like, I said, नहीं, ये
Yeah,
हमारी वाणी है. Like, this is isn't it crazy?
it's
It
next
was
level, Dada. I
so,
mean, this is
yeah, it was
unbelievable.
like, I can't, like, thinking back, I can't imagine what we were thinking at that time. But it was so normal for us, to be able to do that. We didn't even think that it was something extraordinary, you know. So, and that too Ashtavakra Gita, not some, you know.
But was he back then also how he's
He was the
now?
same. He
Hmm.
was the same. He has not changed at all. I remember, I remember the first time I took Tina to meet him. He had come to Bombay and he was conducting a Rudra Puja, and we went and attended the puja and everything. And as the puja finished, I told Tina, I said, "Come, we have to say hello to this guy." She's like, "This guy is like he's like a big Swami and all." I said, "No, he's my buddy. He's like, he's like my ashram buddy, and he's really like a friend to me." We are like, it's hard to explain. Like, she's looking at me, so ऐसे थोड़ी होता है यार. He doesn't look like वो आपका यार दोस्त है ऐसे. I said, "Trust me, तुम चलो तो मेरे साथ." So we went right in front, and of course, I always, I consider him like, a great inspiration. So I will always touch his feet and take his blessing.
Wow.
So yeah, we may talk like buddies, but blessing always. Like, so I greeted him. I went to introduce Tina, and he looks at Tina. What I didn't know was during that time Tina was seeing this Rudra Puja and saying, "Oh, it's so beautiful, and this Swamiji is conducting it so well. I wonder if he'll ever come to my home and conduct a Rudra Puja." And
Oh.
she was shy to even tell me that. So she never mentioned it. As we approach Chayana, he looks straight at Tina. He says, "Ma, next time I come to Bombay, I will come to your home and perform Rudra Puja."
Wow.
And that was it. That was it. Since that day, she is like so fond of him. And he came. It happened a couple of years later. By then, we had moved to our new home. And he was coming to Mumbai. And I just called his secretary to check his schedule, because he didn't use a phone in those days. So,
He
I
hardly does
called.
now also.
Yeah. So I called this person who was traveling with him, and I said, so he answered the phone. He says, "Chayana is busy. He's just sitting in a session." But he asked. He said, "I said." He asked who's calling, and they said Vikram Bhaiya is calling. So I said, just tell him I'm coming to Bombay, and I remember, and I'm coming to his house."
Ah.
And he came, and it was an epic day. It was an epic day. He did a Ganesh Puja, he did a Lakshmi Puja, he did a Rudra Puja, he did chanting, he did meditation, he did satsang.
Wow.
The whole house was like throbbing for a few months after that. It was like, it was
Yeah, he
amazing.
really is an embodiment of that sattva. So
Naturalness.
hollow and empty.
Yeah. So, okay, and last one I'll tell you. Last
Yes,
gossip.
yes.
One of the tricks we used to play was, because he used to come once in a while and then stay over at the ashram, and then we would be doing all this Ashtavakra Gita and all this stuff. And so sometimes, especially if there were some devotees from Gujarat or something like that who love to run after Guruji, you know how it is. So, and this was an old ashram, right? And since Chayana is almost the same height, and like he had a beard by then, like,
Yeah.
he had grown his hair out. So anytime, like if I would see Chayana coming out of the corridor, and I knew that he'll be passing down this pathway. And if there are some innocent devotees there, I'd say, "Oh, Guruji, Guruji, Guruji." And they would all see him from afar, they would all run behind him. Sorry,
Yeah.
like a mean thing to do.
But that has happened to so many people. They've mistaken Chayana for Gurudev, especially when he had the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was fun. So we've always had, I'm very happy. I think people would be lucky. it doesn't matter. You may be a teacher, you may have done the course, you may have done the course 50 times, you may have done 50 advanced courses, but it'll be lovely just to soak in the energy, just to be with him online. If he starts explaining some of his stories from the scriptures, it'll be beautiful, you know.
Yeah, Dada, we are, I think, really lucky. He's teaching a happiness program after, I think, 13 odd years, and that too online. So everybody, I mean, people from around the world can experience this. So that is so true. So all the viewers, you already know about the program. You can definitely come and bring your friends along.
Not to miss.
Not to miss. Yep. When is the course? So some of